Oh no! We're injured and they're forcing us right into a fight. We don't have time to camp. I don't think we can charge here. I think we have to go formations. They put us in kind of a sticky situation. We will get a chance to switch fighters. My other fighters aren't great though. I'm gonna do formations. Yeah. Yep. This is the move. Our injuries do what? Is there a way for it to tell me -3 strength? -3 strength. -2 strength. So I think Eric's the one to really consider swapping out here. Maybe put in Yrsa. This is like Yrsa's big chance, right? She's like, oh man, I've been waiting for this moment. We're one shy of a promotion on Moger. We can improve Grist though. So I think Grist definitely gets a promotion here. That makes Battering Ram worth it. We're going to do that. And then he's got a little bit more sauce for this fight. It does leave me one shy on Yrsa though, which is such a bummer. I would have loved to have get one more for Yrsa. And we don't really have a choice. Fasult and Hakon, even with the minus strength, kind of need to come along. Fasult, it's not a big deal because the strength isn't really why we bring him anyway. But for Hakon, it sucks. Like, that's definitely his move. Who we got? Look, we got Uden up here. He's carrying the person we found up at the top. I love some of these little things they hide in there. 10, 15, 12, 18. Okay, so this is kind of a more normal dredge fight, quote unquote. Hakon's still a beast, even injured. So let's see how I want to do this. We want Fasult to kind of be the main tank up there. We'll send Moger up the gut. Do we just have Gunnulf go in glass cannon? 12. We can send you two to beat on him, and whichever one of you comes out of it better can then be the flanker. Send you up behind the tank, let him start pinching stuff off. Maybe we go double tank, push in tight, and then let her just chill behind the tanks. Because remember, she does that thing with the more armor they're missing, the more damage she does. And then we can send Gunnulf as the sweep. Yeah, I like that. I think that works. Let's see. Who's gonna move first? You, and where can you get to? So we can move up to basically here. I don't even think he can get that far. Yeah. So we'll just move to here, I guess. And then we got to move Moger up because we do want to keep them like, we want to keep them kind of shoulder to shoulder to keep a line in place. Yeah, let's move Hakon up. So do we do a strength attack with Hakon? We can get him down to what, 13? Yeah, I think that's worth it. Man, even with 3 strength missing, Hakon is just a freaking hoss. And then if we go here, that's good enough because they can't move through it too. Maybe we move all the way here. Moger, my dude. How spicy you feeling? Bring the pain. Yeah, because this will strip this guy's armor basically to nothing. Get the chain in. Love it. I don't know why that guy didn't want to attack. That seems crazy. All right, so sweet. Now this leaves us in a position where Gunnulf can get in place with the big opening from Moger. Gunnulf can now come in and damn well near neutralize this guy right away. Love it. That's perfect. He's forced to do armor damage. And now we can get in another armor strike on this dude. Ooh, or do we hit him with battering ram? Because that might be able to actually keep Hakon from taking damage. 4 tiles for 3 break. 1, 2, 3, 4. Surely he can't get to Hakon then, right? Yeah, I'll take it. He's gonna summon, so he's gotta go before he goes up next. He's definitely priority 1. And then, can she hit him from anywhere? No, that would have been beautiful. So we move her up closer to the tanks. And then I think she attacks this guy just so that he isn't as much of a harassing force. Because we got to be careful with her. Even his 5 is pretty brutal for her armor. She has no armor. That's kind of the whole thing with her. Move here and do an armor pierce. Or do we do a taunt on him? Is he next? Yes, he's next. So if he's next, let's just taunt him. Oh, but now Hakon can't get close enough because he doesn't have enough will. Shoot. All right, Hakon's just going to rest 1 then. Let this guy come in tight and attack Gris. Oh, did I put myself in a position where... Okay, I have to move because otherwise Gunnulf can't get to that guy and stop him from the summon. So it's not ideal, but it works. 3, 9, 3. We don't have enough for a Tempest, unfortunately, because that would have been delicious right here. Gunnulf has his 1, so we could promote Gunnulf to max, which might be worth it. Gunnulf kind of consistently is a bit of a stud, so... And then I think we move you here and take the 5 so that your strength is dwindled. Gunnulf's gonna take some there. Whose armor is down? Can you hit anyone natively? You can hit him for 7. Let's go ahead and take him off the board, I guess, so that he can't spin around and get a shot on her. The armor chipping is fine. It's not really bothering me. Who's next over here? Khan's gonna go. You do go again before the others, so we're just gonna keep taunting you. His strength is still relatively high, so if we can keep taunting him off, that means Gunnulf and those guys can kind of clean that up. And then how much damage is left on the board other than him? I think we go... I think we try and get into the pillage state quick here before we wind up in a situation where people have lost too many more resources. Because Gunnulf's going to be able to do, what, 2? Ooh, this... He's not taunted anymore. This actually kind of puts Gunnulf in a tough spot. Let's give Gunnulf 2 of those. Take him to 6. Worth it, because that saved us some of that armor damage. And then you can get taken down. Yeah, okay. So they're going to be able to get a couple more armor schwacks here. Man, how... The range on the bow is just not quite enough to make her ability super useful as we're continuing to move forward on the battlefield. That's why I say getting her to like a 3 break means that when she steps forward to at least get into range for her special ability, while she does that, she's still in a position to chip some armor on her way in. I guess with the 3 break, it's not like she's gonna do nothing. And then Is there anyone we'd rather get this kill? I think Gris. And he is going to go before this guy goes, so that's fine. Does he have enough to kill him? Yeah, he does. So we'll have Gris take the kill. Take a moment to survey the battlefield. We've already got injuries, but we left that fight relatively unscathed. I think we're going to kill a few more as they flee. I might regret this. I mean, I don't immediately regret it. She's gonna get shanked if she doesn't move, though. And then what? Do a slag to get some strength damage in? Or just attack? Yeah, just have her do a 4 armor chip. I don't hate that. He could still reach her. Here I am thinking she's gonna be okay. You're gonna die on your next turn. So why don't you just man up while possible and give me another shot there. He's already injured. I hope it's okay for them to have another fall in battle if they're already injured. I don't know how that works. Not ideal. We need you to lose a bunch of armors, or you to lose a bunch of strength, which is the bigger pick. I think getting your strength knocked down is the bigger deal right now, if I'm honest. Because he's gonna kill Yrsa. Yeah. Okay, and then Gunnulf. Gunnulf, you gotta do armor damage here. I feel like Gunnulf is just miserable anytime we make him attack armor. When you're like, Gunnulf, chip that man's armor down, he's just like, ugh. All right, and then you are also looking to do armor, please. Oh wait, you can do your battering ram thing, right? Oh, you could if you had enough willpower. All right. He's trying to summon. Can I kill him? I don't know if I can do enough to kill him. 7. This guy's next. So let's take his strength down a little further. Make him a little less of a big shot. You can do 8. Do you have a willpower to spare? You don't. Shit. So I think this guy is going to get a summon off. Yeah, because I don't think anyone else can get to him. Gunnulf doesn't have anything that'll get him there. 1, 2. Man, that's a bummer. What's he gonna summon? Just a little 8, 10. Okay, so that's not devastating. I think I'd still rather not fight another guy. I mean, I guess that doesn't sound crazy, but let's get you knocked down. So now this guy's doing jack shit. Let's start cleaning up, because that last guy that got summoned, maybe we'll be able to get him in pillage. 1 on you. Yeah, because he's coming down to square up on Gris, and Gris is kind of shockingly in the best shape of everybody, so that's fine. He can do that all he wants. I don't really have a need for Hakon to take the kill, so I guess we let him stay standing. I think maybe Gris takes both kills here. Poor Gunnulf. Gunnulf, attack their armor. Gunnulf, just get punched in the face a ton. toast. Sorry, Gunny. Alright. Just some cleanup. Winds up even a little uglier than you would want it to be, just because I'm trying to be selective about who gets the kills. Which is a little gamey, but like, I mean, there's no way to grind levels in this game, so I don't really see a ton of choice. Like, you have to be smart about your resources. It's kind of one of the tenets of the game, so of course I'm going to be smart about them in such a way as to make sure that I'm also getting units ready for promotion. Mogre's what? Level 3 or 4? I think he's 3. No. He might be 4. Whatever. We'll have Gris take the last one. Alright. Lightning Runestone is our gained item. Victory! So that's interesting. We still didn't lose any enemies or any allies. I guess because we did the follow-up fight. So maybe we don't have to charge to trigger that like perfect end win condition. What's going on? I had one eye on the fight. Next time I look down, dredge are swarming into the courtyard. Can't tell how many more are waiting out there, but it's a lot. If we're getting back across the bridge, it'll be a fight. Any options? Not really. Unless you want to wade into that valley, we're going to have to leave the same way we came in. Hakon, I think you should take a look at this. Nearby, the man had been bundled and laid near a short wall protected from the wind. I think this man is a mender. Oh, they like... The menders are like a thing, because they've on a couple of times been like, oh, thank the menders. That raises more questions than it answers. That's right. I knew his look was familiar. The Spellweavers. And Ridgehorn? Why? Maybe they knew something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us anything, we need to get out of here alive. Let's go, but first we need to... I mean, we really need to rest. Spellweavers, let's go. Yes, shout out to the Spellweavers in chat for anyone who plays Gloomhaven. I agree. Let's decide how we're going to defend this dumb in case they attack again. Each day we wait here, the dredge are going to pile up. How many will there be there tomorrow? Double? What about the next day? Look, it's your call, Hakon, but we can't cut and run on this one. There's one way out. If Varl fall, if anyone falls fighting here, they'll be left behind. I don't like this. I mean, we have to wait. We've got injuries and stuff. We wait for now. Luden's face becomes a singular deep scowl. That's the worth of my opinion, isn't it? You had already decided what you were going to do. Any opportunity to insult me. I'm leaving. Freeze to death in this tomb if you'd like. What is Luden's issue? Go then. Be reasonable for once. Who's up here with us in this council? Luden. Hakon. Look at this smug face. I don't know what to do. Go. He can't go. If he goes and he doesn't take our force with him, he's gonna die. Like, there's no way he makes it out of here. Does be reasonable for once, Luden, work on this guy? Is this why... Is this why the game's been trying to get me pissed at him? Is to start a fight here? I don't think be reasonable does anything for Luden. Every time we've tried to be diplomatic, he's just a pompous ass about it. I've got too much shit to worry about with all these dredge out front to put up with his nonsense. I see it in the chat. I see you, Afterlife. I think I'm with you on this one. Luden, we're waiting here whether you like it or not. Even though he sees it coming, there's not much he can do to stop the pummeling from happening. With a single open palm across the face, he falls forward, flattened. We didn't even punch him, we just slapped him. We slapped him out of consciousness. Damn it, Hakon. This won't make things any easier. Now we've got 2 unconscious bodies to carry out of here. I mean, look, Moger, you're not wrong. Tie him up. I don't want to see or hear him again until we get to Grofheim. Should I assume we're staying for now? No, I just couldn't stand to listen to him anymore. We're leaving. Only until we're ready for a fight. Yeah, we're staying until we're safe. All right, I'll spread the word and meet you back here soon. I mean, safe, I guess, is a relative term here. I just want to rest. We'll set up a watch, says Moger. Who knows what the dredge will do in the meantime. Might try to starve us out or wear us down. Might try to hide their numbers. What do you want to do? Keep as many on watch as possible. Focus on getting everybody rested and ready. Try to get a better count of the... I just want everyone ready to go, and then we'll go take the fight. Will do, he says. When you're ready to leave, give the word. Until then, I'll see to it that everyone is in fighting condition before we make our escape. Morale is improved. I like that morale improves when you knock out the prince. I can get behind that. Certainly my morale is improved. Everyone's rested up. We don't have a ton of renown. So Eric's gonna go back in because there were a couple of times in that fight where I definitely would have appreciated getting some more willpower onto somebody. We don't have enough for Gunnulf to go to 5. We do have enough for either Moger or Gris to go to 4. Or Eric, for that matter. If we took Moger up, what would we do? More shield, probably. I mean, I don't hate another promotion on Gris and just give him another 1-in-1. I think we sit on this. I don't know which one of them is going to be the most beneficial, and I don't want to spend it early. Yeah. I think we sit on that. It feels like the fight out of this place is kind of like the end of this chapter, right? It's kind of all been building to this. It is about midnight. But I'd hate to not do this fight if we have a chance to do it. So I think we're just gonna do it. I think the stream's gonna go a little long, and we're gonna give it a run. We're ready. What's our approach? Bait the dredge into attacking and wear them down. Break through the front lines and don't stop. Send the shield bangers forward and fight defensively. Go all out, strike hard and drive them off. They have too many numbers for us to wear them down, right? Didn't they say that there was like a ridiculous number of them down here? I also don't think fighting defensively is going to work. I mean, look, what have we been doing the whole time? Shouldn't we just go all out? Should we just go ham? Send a diversion. I think we just go ham. Well, that's how we'd usually deal with a bunch of dredge. You're right, though. The old methods might still be the best. And if we can win this fight on our own terms, we won't have anyone following us all the way to Grofheim. Let's go smash some dredge. Yeah, no. It's Slag Slaying Saturday. Let's do it. Let's go smash some dredge. The warriors gather, a row of shield bangers at the fore, and move quickly into the fray, attacking the dredge in familiar formations. It goes well for a time until you realize that there are way more dredge than you'd hoped to attack with a force of this size. As you push into the fight, you hope your endurance holds out. I mean, it has so far. We gotta just take the best of the best here. Oh, we have our thing. Plus 10% crit chance, plus 1 aggro. Oh, so who's a good usage for the aggro? Assault's got what, a plus 1 armor? What's Moger carrying? Moger's carrying the plus 2 armor, so we don't want to change those. I don't know that I really would want more aggro on either of the other guys. We could do this, though, I suppose. We could give the 1 armor on Fessel isn't nearly as big a deal. And then this gives us a plus 1 armor that we can throw on Gris, I guess. Yeah, I'm good with that. I probably should have leveled one of them up. That's okay. We can level up 2 of them after this fight, because this fight's going to go swimmingly. He's a 21-13. Some of these slingers are pretty rad looking. All right. A 1911, 910. So I want, let me shift some guys around here. Fastolt's gonna just go to this dude, the 2113. His job's just to tank that guy. Maybe forever. I don't know. Maybe they'll fight so long they'll realize they aren't really enemies and they'll fall in love and get married. That's my working plan for that. And then what else we got? Where else is there danger? Most of these guys are pretty low strength, so they should just be kind of like close the distance and get a bop on them. Let's put Hakon here. You can go and kind of piss on those two. Eric, we're gonna have you work the float here, I think. Yeah, I'm comfortable with this. As long as Fastolf can continue to tank this guy for a good chunk, we're not in a horrible spot. Because we'll use his time occupying that dude to get at the rest of them. 17, you have 19 armor. I think it's actually a better move for me to go up here. Where can you move to? Can you hit me there? Nope, not if I'm all the way up here, nerd. All right, Hakon. Fresh bed rests. Opportunity to get some sleep. You know what? I think we're just gonna do it for the 8 here. Again, kind of avoid that accidental removal when we get someone who gets attacked with the chain. 8 and 10, 9 and 10. So I guess you're getting it since you got more armor to begin with. He's gonna move forward but can't really do anything. Right away, Gunnulf's gonna be able to chip this dude down to almost nothing. Oh, I almost clicked too fast and ended his turn. That would have been miserable. This guy's isolated enough. We will take him all the way to 1. Just because I feel like the chances of him getting back into a formation where he's gonna die to that splinter are probably pretty low. And then what to do with you? We gotta start working on this guy's armor. So I guess that's the move, is you and Hakon are now Operation Get the Armor. 3 break +1, but it won't be +1 because there's no one for him to pass to. So isn't just doing a break better? Yes, by a lot. And then Hakon's gonna be able to get a little strength damage. Not a ton, but he's gonna be able to get a little. Eric can get in here because this guy's still taunted. They had a ton of guys to go through. Do I just want... Yeah, I mean, again, Eric's strength lies elsewhere. He's not exactly our best combatant. These guys keep chipping away on armor, which kind of sucks. Just keep him taunted for a second here, please. Love it. So do we send Hakon down to help with this guy? Or do we go have him take this dude kind of out of the equation? Because if not, this guy's going to collapse in on Follis. What is this guy's name? Fastolf. I never say his name right. I think Hakon's got to play a little bit of cleanup here. So we don't want Fastolf to get doubled. So we're going to take this guy down to 2. Ooh, 3 armor there is kind of rough skis. Let's go ahead and get this guy. Now that we've broken his armor, we can bring him down to 2. And then, oh, beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Everything's coming together. We really got one guy who's still kind of in a bad spot. And he is going to get to go before his assailants. So we got that going for us as well. I don't think he can do much in the way of strength damage, though. How much can you get? 3, which would get him to 8. Yeah, I'll take that, because Hakon's in a position now that he can double back on him, so being able to make it so that he can't get you... I mean, the armor damage sucks, but at least it wasn't strength damage. Get you for 1, 2. I mean, or do I just move him in here? Yeah. I just move him in here and have him start to assist with Operation Armor Chip. Because at this point, they're all just running around. The vast majority of the people on their side have no choice but to kind of make plays on my armor, because their strength is already so low. That was a cool bark. I don't know which one of them said that, but it sounded rad. Who's up? Hakon? Yeah, so we have Hakon. Chip this guy down. That takes him to 3. We're good here. I think we can now just start killing people. This guy, you'd still love to see him lose some strength, but we're really not in a position where I'm going to be too worried about it. Get this guy down. Fassel is officially in a position where he is having a hard time. Let's Tempest down 2 of these guys, just because we made Gunnolf do so much armor chipping last fight that I think we owed it to him. So Gris, you can kill him if we give you 1 more, right? Yeah, so go ahead and do that, please. Slinger down to the south. We'll have Gunnolf dispatched back down at him. 1, 2, 2. No, use your exertion to get more armor off, please. And then you are starting to not have a great time. 5 versus 13. He's gonna clean your clock. Do me a favor and just thin the battlefield a little bit. I think you're gonna go down regardless. Oh no, Hakon can get in here. What do you got for exertion, Hakon? Nothing? 8. Now you got plenty. Give me one of those. Love it. Now this guy can do jack shit. The armor chip was not overly pleasant there. I won't lie about that. Down. Not enough to knock him out. Oh, Gunnolf can't get to him. That's kind of a bummer. That's fine, though. We'll make him kind of come to us. This will clean this up so that Fassel is a little bit more protected. Oh, Fassel's actually still going to take a shot from the... Oh, he doesn't have the strength now to make it a big deal, though. Yeah, gonna leave him fine. Hey, Eirik. You want to knock out a big guy? There you go, buddy. Now this dude's stuck pillage. We'll move him up just so that we don't risk a situation where the pillager can get close enough to hurt him. And then I think it's still going to be Gunnolf that gets him here. Yeah, because we'll do that for some extra move. And yeah, you know what? F it. We'll get him with a Tempest for flat style points. Pretty good. Just 11. The story of this battle sounded way cooler than the renown we got of it. With the first wave of dredge out of the picture, you stop and take stock of the battlefield. I don't like first wave there. Your warriors are doing as well as you could hope. Fortunately, there were enough of them to pull it off. The dredge are furious, but falling quickly. You think you could safely outdistance them at this point. You're almost free of this nightmare. What to do? Get out of here. Leave no dredge alive. We are gonna get out of here. I'm all about the follow-up, but it is time to go. You take stock of the survivors. It hurts to think how many you lost to get this far, with nothing but an unconscious Mender to show for it. You hope it was worth it. I mean, the menders sound like they're pretty badass, so it sounds like it was worth it. I don't have an option to camp, so I think it's wrapping up the chapter. So that's where we were fighting. We've already gotten this far out. So we must have just been fighting on the run as we went. Yeah, okay, cool. So that... we went from... Ridgehorn is right here. That's the fort we were in. Oh, man, so they're not even going to make me... That must be why that chunk takes so long, because then they're just like, yep, you're in Grofheim. So the caravan made it all the way to Grofheim. Love it. Hakon, join me a moment. There's something I thought you'd want to see. Is it a welcoming party from Grofheim bearing mead? That's about the only thing I want to see. No such luck. The mender from Ridgehorn woke up. Says his name is Eyvind. Sounds like a mender name. How is he? Not well. Where are we? A day or two from Grofheim. We found you at the tower of Ridgehorn. What were you doing there? Grofheim? No. No, that's the wrong way. Juno. Juno? Where is she? Where's the woman who was with me? She didn't make it, my friend. We only brought the living with us. No. We have to go back. I don't think so. We barely made it out 2 weeks ago. Do you know why the dredge were crawling all over Ridgehorn? Dredge. We have to go back. It's a damn graveyard, boy. I'm sorry, Eyvind. The girl was dead when we got there. What we have to do is tell Jorundur what's happened and prepare for a bloody war. So if you... She is dead. I couldn't save her. I couldn't save her. Eyvind suddenly looks spent. He slips to the ground, and you motion for some Varl to help him onto the cart. Not what I had hoped to hear. Not sure what I was hoping. Come on, Ubin. Sooner we get to Grofheim, the better. Man, so he was out for over 2 weeks.
Dread grips me as we approach Grofheim. None of us expected to see a city unscathed. But what we find steals the very breath from my lungs.
Oh, snap.